Assalamualaikum, good day. Today we are learning chapter 9 of the lab, managing process and basic monitoring. So process is defined as a program in execution. And then in Debian Linux, the process, the top process, mother of all process, okay, is known as init, I-N-I-T. So it's the initial process started by the kernel, has the PID of 1. So to identify it, the command is PIDOF INIT. Okay, so its process ID is 1. Okay, to display active processes, first we can use the command starting with PS. It can be used as it is like this. Okay, so it will give us the output of displaying the running process in the current shell. Okay, if we want to display all active processes, we put the option dash E. Okay, so it displays all running, all active processes. Or we can also put similarly to get similar output dash E. Okay, okay, and then to get some details about the active process in our terminal. Okay, so ps dash. So here we get this table. So UID is user ID, PID is the process ID, PPID the parent of the process ID, C CPU utilization, S time start time, TTY the terminal time, the CPU time taken by the process, and then finally CMD the command that started this process. Okay, to display the active process executed by a user. So if you want to display active process by ourselves, okay, so dash X. So these are the active processes run by the user ID I'm using right now, student 1. If I want to see active processes by other users log into this computer, okay, first I have to have that other user log into this computer first. So I log in first to another user ID, let's say Mimi. Okay, ABC123. Okay, now Mimi is logged in. So without logging out, I log in back as student 1. Okay, ABC123. Okay, now I give the command ps-f capital U and then the name f of that user. Okay, so these are the processes executed by Mimi. Okay, now to display processes in a terminal. ps-t, so in terminal tty1. Okay, so these are the processes in the terminal tty1. Okay, and if you want to display the process tree, which process is the parent of the or the child of which other process, okay, dash E first. Okay, so we can see some process is the child of other process. Okay, some process can have many child and can be parent of other processes. Okay, to display process trait. Okay, if you want to see active traits in our system, ps dash f capital R. Okay, as I haven't opened any other program yet other than terminal and doing this task, so there's no we don't have multiple trait active processes. Now if I want to open some program which processes have multiple thread, okay, so I open, let's say example rhythm box music player program in Linux. Okay, I open it. Yeah, typo. Okay, so the program is open now, the music player. Okay, I go back to our terminal. Okay, there are some problems, but still the program is still open. Okay, all right. Okay, I give the same command, the previous command, to see the threads. Okay, now we have um, 5 rhythm box processes, and each of them has 5 threads. Look at NLWP. Okay, so to see the process that has multiple threads, okay, so I will give the command ps capital H and then the ID of the process. For example, this process 1050 1050. Okay, so these are the list of the threads in process 1050 in the program rhythm box. Okay, next, another way to view the processes, okay, other than ps. So the second command to view processes is top. Okay, so the command is, so we will get a complex table. Okay, so all the processes together with some details about the processes. Okay, so this is process ID, this is the user that runs the process, this is priority, this is nice value. Negative nice value means higher priority, positive nice value means um, lower priority. VIRT, virtual memory used by the task. RES, residence size, the non-swap physical memory a task has used. SHR, shared memory size in kilobyte, the amount of shared memory used by the task. And then percent of CPU, percent of CPU usage, or total CPU time, percent of MEM, percentage of memory usage of available physical memory. And then time plus is CPU time in 100 of 1 second. Okay, and then finally the command. Okay, this output can be customized. Okay, so if we press H, just press H. Okay, so we get a list of commands we can give to customize the view of top. Okay, type Q or escape to continue. Escape. Okay, so let us try some of the commands. Okay, as shown in our book. Okay, first the command C to display the absolute path of the running process. So it's here in the command. So we will see the changes here. It will show us the absolute path of the running process. Okay, just press C. Okay, so this is the absolute path. Okay, and then D to change the default screen refresh interval. Okay, now the default refresh interval is every 3 seconds. So we can change it by pressing D. Okay, so we can change the delay from 3 seconds to maybe 1 second. So now it's changing every 1 second. Okay, I press D again to change it back to 3 seconds. Okay, and then we can press U to filter view only from a specific user, not all users. Okay, so here we have student 1, we have root. Okay, I press U. Okay, so which user? Okay, I can give student 1. Nah, I didn't spell correctly. Student 1. Okay, only processes run by student 1. U, only processes run by root. Okay, U, only processes run by Mimi. Okay, finally kill, to kill a process. Okay, so let me kill the process run by um, Let me just skip this kill process. Okay. Okay. So I press 2 to quit. Stop. Okay. Now continue to manage process in the next video.